Floodwaters from the Black River in southeast Missouri destroyed several campgrounds last week during their busiest season. 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski traveled to Lesterville, that's about 2 hours south of St. Louis, to Twin Rivers Landing Campground, where the owner says they now have to start over.
Chris Dinkins and her husband Dave bought Twin Rivers Landing Campground in 2014. It's in a little unincorporated town called Lesterville, which sits on the Black River.
We have a school and we have several campgrounds and float outfitters, and that's basically all that this town is made up with. And so it's the livelihood of people.
While flooding is part of life on the river, they've never seen the water get as high as it did last Thursday night into Friday.
We recently, put some cabins on some stilts, thinking we had them high enough that water would never get inside them. And so we put them a foot higher than what water levels had ever reached before, and it got 3 foot in those cabins.
They had a campground full of people sleeping in those cabins, tents and campers that had to be evacuated. Some people made it out, others had to hunker down with life jackets on, waiting for hours to be rescued by first responders.
There was 47 people trapped here, 1 person over there on the bus, 4 people up on the house on the roof, and 2 people up at the shop in waist-high water. So it was very, very scary, very stressful.
Dinkins says the water was so strong it picked up their entire barn off of its foundation, twisted it around, and set it back down several feet away. Dinkins, her husband, and several employees live on the property. One longtime employee lost everything, his camper and his truck. And while they're devastated, they're also grateful.
No lives were lost, and we look around and we see how much loss we have as far as material possessions, but that means nothing. And, I'm just thankful to God that He watched over everyone. And so many people have reached out and, are so thankful to my husband that he kept them safe.
Reporting in Lesterville, Laura Barcheski, 5 on your side.
The Dinkins say the recovery process is going to take a long time. If you would like to help, there's an online fundraiser to help take care of their employees and the cleanup. We have that link on ksdk.com.